Barry Darnall with Barry Darnall Art here, and today we're going to be talking about drawing with a stick, caveman style. Well, maybe not so much caveman style, but we are going to be talking about drawing with a stick. Welcome back to Barry Darnall Art. Thanks for watching my videos, and thanks for helping me to grow my channel. And if you would, please like and subscribe down below. And if you hit that little bell thing, I'm told that that also does something to help the channel, so please, by all means, hit the little bell thing. So today we're going to be talking about one of the first tools you'll probably have in your toolkit, learning how to draw with charcoal, and that is vine charcoal. Vine charcoal is probably the most basic drawing material that you'll need in your toolkit. Now, charcoal as a medium has been around for more than 23,000 years. We have cave paintings that were done where they were probably just using the charcoal out of a fire pit to draw animals on a cave wall. In the Renaissance, it became more popular as artists started using it for some of their preliminary drawings. We have drawings by Leonardo da Vinci, Michelangelo, and others that were done with charcoal. As a medium, it started to grow in popularity in the 18th and 19th century as artists like Picasso, Matisse, and Klee started using charcoal as a primary medium in a lot of their work. Vine charcoal, which is what we're going to talk about today, is really a pretty simple material. It's basically nothing more than a stick, and in this case I've got a piece of grapevine that's carefully heated under controlled conditions, more or less in the absence of oxygen. And what that does is, while it heats up and it's cooking the stick can't catch fire because it doesn't have oxygen. What happens is all of the organic material and any moisture in it cooks out of it, so then what you're left with, instead of just the stick, is the carbon portion of the stick. Okay? Now, this carbon portion has some really interesting characteristics. Okay? First and foremost, it lays down really easily, really smoothly, and you can get a lot of material down in a very short period of time. Another nice feature about this type of charcoal is that it also comes up fairly easy off of the paper with either your finger, or you can come in and you can erase it down to almost the paper. Now, vine charcoal can be used several different ways. Of course, you can use it to draw just like you would with a regular pencil, and it gives you that familiar feel of drawing with a pencil, okay? And basically you're going to come in, you're going to draw your shapes. Okay, but then you can also come in and you can add in value. You can use cross-hatching to add in your values. Okay. And the charcoal at this point can also be blended either using your finger, which they'll tell you not to do, but I'll guarantee you almost all artists do it. You can blend those values in relatively simply. Okay, so that you can build up a lot of tone and value really quickly using it in that way. Okay, another thing that you can do with charcoal, which is really neat, is you can take a piece of charcoal, you can lay it down on its side. Okay. You can lay down a fairly good amount of charcoal in a relatively short period of time. This is excellent for covering large areas, also for doing backgrounds and for laying in areas that you need to darken. Now, you can take that charcoal that you just laid down, you can take a paper towel, you can see this one's been used a little bit, and you can rub that down with the paper towel. And what it does is it spreads it out. It gets it down into the tooth of the paper a little bit, okay? And now you can come in with your eraser, and you can actually use the eraser to draw just like you did up here, except you're using the eraser. So in this case, you could come in, you can start pulling up a lot of the charcoal. You can follow that up with using the charcoal stick, the same as we did earlier. And now you can come in, you can again break it down. You'll see a lot of artists breaking their charcoal into smaller pieces. You can come in with that piece. You can work that into your shadow area here a little bit. Come back in with your paper towel. Work that down. And what you'll find is that each time you come in with another layer of this, you'll see that it's getting darker than the previous layers. It actually does build up fairly nicely, okay? And you can put down several layers of vine charcoal and get a pretty dark value on the paper. And of course, because it spreads so easily, you can build up a nice amount of tone and value relatively quickly, and you still have the ability to come back in and pull up some of that charcoal so that you can add some shape and some volume to your drawings. You also have the option to just put it down there by itself and leave it alone. Okay? So, these are some of the ways you can use vine charcoal. Drawing with it as a stick. You can draw with it by laying it down and erasing it. You can build up layers with it. A lot of artists in their finished drawings will start off with just charcoal. They'll remove charcoal from it just like I did. And then they'll come back in with either vine charcoal again or with charcoal pencil or compressed charcoal to really add a lot of their finished detail to a completed drawing. But vine charcoal, very simple, very inexpensive material, and it's something that you're probably going to want to start with because it really does help you learn how to control a medium, and you really can do a lot more with it than what people realize. So there you have it, a basic lesson in using vine charcoal and a little bit of a history lesson. In future videos, I'll be talking about other ways of using vine charcoal, charcoal pencils, compressed charcoal, both by themselves and together. And I'm also hopefully going to be doing a video where I'm going to be making my own charcoal, which is actually something I've never done, but what I've seen and read about it, it's a relatively simple thing to do, and I'm going to give it a try. So, I hope you've enjoyed this video. I hope you tune back in for more videos. Again, please like and subscribe down below and help me get my channel off and running. And if you have any comments about this video or about videos you'd like to see me do, please leave them down below and I'll get back to you as soon as I see the comments. For Very Darn All Art, I'm Very Darn All. Talk to you soon.